I'm here with a 2026 You Need to Know Gage Graziano, the Tennessee Nationals. He's a junior Future Games alumni outfielder and pitcher. Gage, man, appreciate the time. Thanks for doing this. So we're putting a spotlight on Tennessee Nationals. What do you feel like this program does for you in terms of developing you as a player and showcasing you as a player?
I felt like it's got me noticed. I felt like that the organization's great if you're if you're new to starting out, to develop and get to where you want to be, to get seen in these big tournaments like LakePoint, East Cobb, all these, big tournaments in Georgia, Atlanta, stuff like that.
Let's start off talking about you as a hitter. I've watched video, man. You just already so much confidence, so much composure at the plate for your age. Do you have, like, when you step into the box, is there like a mental checklist that you go through each time when you're going into an AB?
Yeah, so basically I just, try to clear my mind, think, if he gives it to me in the zone, just take it where it's hit, where it's pitched, when I get deep in the count, try to stay smaller and more compact and try to hit it the opposite way.
There's some guys you talk to that are, they're dead set on, I'm gonna attack a fastball, I'm looking to do damage. Is that kind of how you are, or are you someone who adjusts within an AB for what you're looking for?
I adjust, to how many outs there are, what we need, where runners are, where the outfielders are. But most of the time I try to hit, low line drives, nothing in the air. I like low line drives in the gaps.
This time of year, a lot of guys are working on something in particular, especially as a hitter. Are you trying to go opposite field, or is there certain secondary stuff you're looking on attacking better? What's the main focus for you right now?
Right now, I'm trying to get better at hitting the away pitch and adjusting the off speed when I get deep in counts.
So when we flip it to you as a pitcher, I've seen you're touching 80 with the fastball, getting into the mid-60s with the curve. Yeah. How much are you learning about, keeping guys off balance with speed and with eye level and just kind of owning the moment for you as a pitcher?
I'm learning that, you gotta keep it to where, like, the hitter isn't ready. If you set up on top of the plate, probably not ready for that 80 miles an hour fastball in his hands. If he's away from the plate, you just got to hit your locations, the fastball, and then the off speed, try to keep low in the zone. Yeah.
Is there something specifically you're trying to tweak right now? Are you working on another secondary pitch? Is there, in terms of being a pitcher, what's the biggest point of emphasis for you at this point?
I'm trying to work on my changeup mostly right now. My slider, it's pretty good. Probably around like the 60, 67, 70 zone. And then, mainly is what I try to do. I just try to keep everything away from the hitter, and then I just try to get the changeup like low in the zone. Yeah, but mostly just my changeup is what I'm trying to work on right now. It's probably my biggest focus.
When guys are two-way players, I always like to ask them this question: how would you attack yourself as a hitter? So if you were on the mound and you were pitching to Gage Graziano, how would you pitch yourself? How would you get yourself out?
I'll probably just have to stay patient, and then, when I miss a spot or something, it's just when I have to attack.
All right, I want to see kind of what makes you tick as a hitter and as a pitcher. So we'll get your bat, give you a ball, and kind of take us through your swing and pitch grip. Sound good?
All right, so basically what I like to do, I like to look at my coach and take the sign, and then I take a deep breath, and then get in with my right foot and swing around. And, I like to stay short between my feet, and then I have like this a rhythm I go through, and then I kind of have like a hover with my front foot when I load, and then I have to like push my hands back as I stride forward with my hover, so like this. And then I really like focusing on keeping it to right field, like on the away pitches and the off speed. That way I can just, adjust to the fastballs inside. So then I just keep my hands into the zone and push the barrel out that way, like that. And then when I hit the ball, I try to push through it, and then I extend, and I just flip it over my head. So my fastball, I like to keep my fingers, close together so it has a little bit of movement on it too. And that way it just feels a little bit looser, and I'm not as tight and trying to strengthening it. And then off speed, I like to have my middle finger on the seam. That way when I come through here, I can just push down on the seam and flip my thumb up. And then on my slider, I like to, I also like to do the same, but I flip it upside down. And then when I go through here, I kind of like lower my arm slot and then just pull the seam through here. And then on my changeup, I throw a circle change. So I have my middle finger on the inside seam, and I have my ring finger on the outside seam, and my changeups just, and my pinkies down here, and I have a circle right there. And when I throw it, I try to pronate it this way. That way it kind of gets that, you know, like that drop movement. And then yeah, that's pretty much all my pitches.
Gage, man, that was all fantastic. Thank you so much for doing that. Make sure everybody keeps it locked on LakePoint Sports on all our social media channels. Subscribe on YouTube so you get all the latest happening here on campus.